Hi, my name is Jung Hoon Sun. This is my submission for XPC Hackathon for 2025. My project is called EpiNet. Tagline is it's to provide epidemiological insights for the entire world now. The motivation is that we're noticing that CDC and all these like um, government agencies are losing funding, especially for epi and disease tracking. We noticed that centralized infrastructure can shut down at any moment. Budgets are cut across both state and federal. And like if you investigate a little further, you notice that a lot of these reporting agencies are state level, and they contract with a pretty fat budget for across different vendors across different states, and they basically collect provider reports and aggregate them, and then put them on some business intelligence platform or a very like bloated infrastructure. And if you look at some of the budgets, this is from Perplexity. New York City alone has $100 million budget for doing some CDC electronic lab reporting program, which is a lot. And the funding is like uncertain going into the next year. So the traditional reporting and aggregation pipeline like needs some rethinking. A lot of it falls to the providers or like healthcare administration, where most of the practices need to like form an individualized report, and ultimately the insights that are collected are closed off to the public using some dashboard or platform. You got to sign up and register. And if you look at some of these like reporting pipelines or platforms, like you have to log into something as a provider, give MRN, disease, some date, and it's like it gets very exhaustive. So I think I've long thought about this for a while, how we think of reporting and then aggregating of the metrics, because the reporting burden kind of falls onto like a distributed manner to individual providers. Like it might be 5 to like 30 minutes of each one's time, but ultimately that information doesn't get out. So what if I told you like we could have that kind of a worldwide epidemiological estimates of anything right now? I'm basing this off of like I'm not trying to replace the slow official system that we currently have, because the case by case tracking is like important. But I'm trying to get to the faster, real time, like trustless information insight platform. So I'm going to use EpiNet as an architecture, like EpiNet architecture, which is based off of blockchain, which uses the blockchain's like ability to keep store of the numbers as a counter. So number of transactions between that's submitted basically goes to each designated address for specific measures. Let's say COVID positive goes to one specific wallet, COVID negative goes to one specific wallet, and so on. So the whole architecture will be available publicly live on live metrics. And this is the EpiChain monitor dashboard, and I'll give you a quick demo. Oops. So this is like currently running live. We have 900 reports already populated, and I have a pretty crazy thing going on. I have a ability to run like a simulation of an outbreak with COVID and zombie outbreaks. So this screen is like actually like sending the script. This one is monitoring the transactions. This one is the Canvas Medical API that's picking up the LOIN codes for specific things that I made. Each transaction is real. If you actually created this for Canvas Medical right now, it'll actually go through. I'm going to stop this. Oh, I'm not going to stop it actually. So if you actually see the live feed, like you'll notice that this whole thing is going live. So whenever there's like a transaction that's sent from a patient in Massachusetts or California, it goes through and adds to the new counter. So everything is live. This is like actual live 30 minutes and 4-hour trend. And it actually has like geographical mapping as well. So we see an outbreak